Jamie Robertson. I'm a bartender here at Chet's Melody Lounge.
Jamie, what seems to be, or what you've heard or seen here at Chet's Melody Lounge?
I've actually heard little kids laughing and rustling down in the basement. We get spooky feelings down there.
Did you get goosebumps?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any other kind of feelings that you've ever gotten while you're down there?
I feel like someone's like touching my shoulders sometimes,
Right.
and like I'll turn around and someone's
Right. You were telling me earlier that you sometimes see on the left side of the bar here, sometimes shadows.
Yes, I'll be looking straight at a customer and I'll see it out of my peripheral vision and just be walking back and forth.
Well, that's what a lot of people see. They usually see it on their outside of their eye, the peripheral vision, usually, and they go by like really, really quick. There's sometimes usually, if that's what you're seeing, they're usually called shadow people. Hi, welcome to Graveside Paranormal. I'm here with the owner of Chet's Melody Lounge, Rich Przinski. What's up, Rich? What's going on, buddy?
Very good. Everything is great, Neil.
Good.
Everything's fantastic.
The reason why we're here today is because we hear stories about other things that happen inside Chet's Melody Lounge. But first off, before we even start that, I like to always find out some kind of history about a certain places. Now, Rich, if you could tell us, you're the second generation of Chet's Melody Lounge, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, my father opened up in 1965. So, and he passed 22 years ago. So
Right.
we've been here since 1965, and yeah, definitely a lot of strange things through the years have happened.
All right, let's touch on that. You say that strange things have happened here. I remember having a conversation with you. You're saying that over in this area here that you've heard children?
Really throughout the bar. Back here, also up front in the bar area, also in the outside.
Okay.
Outside. To me, it always sounded like 2 or 3 little girls laughing, giggling, having a really good time, having just little kids having fun. And I'm not the only one that's heard them. Several people have heard these little girls. Usually when it's quiet, I mean, of course, when it's the jukebox is playing or TV or it's crowded and noisy, you're not going to hear it. But generally when it's a slower 2 or 3 people, maybe watching a baseball game or something, or watching the news, and you just hear these little girls laughing, and you look over, and there's no one there.
Now, one of the stories is that there used to be a house that was behind here, and hopefully we'll be able to go back there a little bit, that a man was living inside there, and it burnt down, and he died inside. Am I correct on what I'm saying?
From what I've kind of gotten to learn through the years, the way I understand is he was camping.
Okay.
Archer Road is an old Indian trail.
Correct.
So with it being an old Indian trail, people leaving Chicago, going to say Kansas City or going out west, used Archer, because Archer had been there way before it was named Archer Road. It was a way for even wagon trains and horseback riders to leave Chicago going to different areas. And like Joliet, Marquette, those are French explorers. They're the names of cities, but they're French explorers. So that's how they leaving Chicago, they wound up in those areas, gave them their own name. So it was common for people leaving Chicago to use Archer.
Right.
Well, they'd camp on the side of the road. Many people on the wagon trains died. They were buried on the side of the road. Back then with no antibiotics, someone died from tetanus or a broken ankle, gangrene. Like I said, tetanus, and who knows what fever they might.
So maybe it was a guy who was camping back here in some kind of shack.
I believe that he was probably on horseback. Stayed a day or however long. He decided to camp on what would be the side of the road, but it was
a little off the road.
There was really no road, so it was just less grass, and no trees.
Less grass,
Less grass,
right?
A trail, basically a walking and horse trail.
Sure.
And then they eventually, because Indians didn't have the wheel, they didn't have, so when the wagon trains, they made it more of a road,
right?
But with him stopping on the side of the road, maybe for the night, maybe bad weather, maybe he was just tired, and he set up maybe a tent, maybe just a sleeping bag, whatever they used to sleep on,
Right.
And he probably had a fire going to keep warm or to cook. went to sleep, and the fire, from what I understand, got out of control.
Sure.
And he died from asphyxiation.
Sure.
So,
yeah, that's what we heard too.
Yeah, so it was, you know, he was overcome by the smoke and passed out, obviously, and
probably died.
And died.
Probably did die.
And he did die. He did die.
So, but the thing was, is that one of the things is that there was some wood out there that was used actually, and I've seen it, and you've taken me down there, and we'll show pictures of this, a video of it, of wood that was probably from that shack that was used for the foundation here down in the basement area. Let me touch on something. One thing that I've found about since I've been meeting Rich and his wife, Barb, is that they're very giving people. It's like you get this home atmosphere here. Ever since,
I hope so.
Yeah, I know I do. Because me and my wife, we come here when we do our ghost tours. Your wife goes in the back or upstairs and makes all that food for everybody. I mean, it's such a nice atmosphere here, and you guys are very giving to your patrons, and I just find that to be very, very nice. And I just want to notate that when around Halloween time, come out here, because around here, Rich and his wife, they put out a nice little spread. And they do a really nice job out here. But we'll get right back to the other thing in the basement.
Thank you, Neil.
The other thing is getting back to the wood that was brought over here. Rich showed me the charred wood. Supposedly in the corner, and we will be showing that, down in the basement, there's, we really don't know yet, but maybe an uneasiness in that corner, like something's there.
Oh, yeah. I firmly believe that the person that died of asphyxiation outside, whether a camper or if he built a shed, he, at first I didn't think he knew he was actually had died, and that was my belief for a long time. I still kind of believe, anyway, the same person, he's the person that
you believe is down in the basement.
That almost for a fact, with those rods, by asking yes and no questions, I had discovered his name, Ben.
His name's Ben.
Ben, and that is how he died, from asphyxiation.
Because one of the bartenders said that she's seen out of the corner of her eye sometimes, like shadows going past. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Very often.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very often. You'll swear, you turn around and you look to serve somebody and there's no one there.
Wow.
Or you think somebody walked behind the bar and you look and there's no one there.
Wow. Now that we've done ghost tours out here at Rich's Chet's Melody Lounge, and we were in the back one day, and I remember you walked away, and I think you told me, and I believe you told me, you say, ask the Anahata box, where did I go? And because you left, and you told me to do that. I said, hey, where did Rich go? And he goes, in the house. And sure enough, he went in the house. It's amazing what was going out in that back area. But you know what, Rich? I do appreciate all your time today. And once again, we are at Chet's Melody Lounge. I love this place, and you will too.
Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it.
Ask him to raise his hand.
Put your hand down.
Can you put your hand down?
Put your hand down.
Man standing next to Steve, can you put your hand down? Ben, hear that? We got someone over on top of you.
Ben, thank you.
Did it say Ben?
Yes.
We got to record this.
Okay. Steve, there's something on your back.
There's someone walking on your back. All right. This is Neil with Graveside Paranormal. We're down in the basement of Chet's Melody Lounge. We just got down here and we're already tracking 2 anomalies on the Connect, and sometimes one little one is over to the far right side on our monitor here. Is there a man named Ben down here? Ben, can you hear me? the name of the person down here with us in this corner? The anomaly standing right over here. Can you lift up your arm for me? Was that already up, Michael? Now it's down. Can you lift up your arm again for me, please? I would greatly appreciate it. What is your name? Can you tell me your name? Let me better explain something. This is our Anahata box where we can communicate with you. If you speak into it, I can speak back and we can do a line of communication. How many people are in this basement? Now I'm going to give you guys a little brief history of what has happened here. Before this place was established, there's a story of a man that was going across the road of the trail over on Archer Avenue when it was just an Indian trail. He pulled over to the long side of the road and set up a camp, and there was some kind of shack that was there. And during the middle of the night, it caught on fire. And basically what happened was he was asphyxiated and he died inside there. Now here's the thing, is it's so interesting down here at Chet's Melody Lounge. Mike, if you could, if you want to take a picture, they actually took, if you look over at the foundation here, you're going to find that there's two pieces of board. There's two boards that are burnt. These two boards were supposedly the original boards from that shack that the man died in. Could there be residual memory that happened here? And there is supposedly some kind, I'm going to use the word presence, that is over in this corner here. This is what you're seeing right here, right now, Steve, to the connect, so we do not misidentify him. Alright, so we got that established about the history. What is your name? Your present? Can you make a noise for me down here other than going through the box? Can you move something? Reinforce your energy. Do you like it down here?
I just get spooky feelings in the girls' bathroom.
Now, that's an interesting thing that you point upon. We were told of a story of a girl named Lizzie that's supposedly inside that washroom there. Now, when you and I talked a little while ago, you never knew about the story I was telling you, correct?
Correct.
All right, but then you all of a sudden told me, and then you got a spooky feeling. Then when I told you the story about Lizzie, then you kind of understood what the probably was.
Yeah.
Okay. Supposedly the story goes is that there's a girl named Lizzie. I guess a medium came in here once and said there's a girl named Lizzie who locks the door inside the bathroom on girls.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story that we go by on that. All right, we're at Chet's Melody Lounge, and we're continuing our investigation here at Graveside Paranormal. We are going to do the first floor here and see what we can find. Some of the stories are of children playing in the bar area. In the bar area here, and the bar area back there. Also in the bathroom, There's stories of a girl by the name of Lizzie that locks the stall door over there. We're also going to investigate that. We are going to see what we can find, because there is definitely more to Chet's Malay Lounge than the story of Resurrection Mary. How many people are on this main floor with us right now? I want to bring your attention to a camera right over there. If you stand in front of us, we're able to pick you up. So the closer that you come to me, I can probably see you, and then you and I can talk more. Would you like to conversate with me? Is there a shadow person down here? What's your name? Say that name again, please. Is there anybody that needs any help here to try to go to the other side? I noticed with the spirits around here is that you guys really like Rich. You guys know who Rich is, yes? You guys like Rich. Rich is the owner of Chet's Malay Lounge. Did anybody die here on this property many years ago when it was just an old Indian trail? Alright, I want to ask a question and I need a good response. Can someone scream for me? I need you to scream as loud as you can.
Have you guys any responses?
What's that? Are there any children here? Please, if there's children here, say hi. Don't be afraid. Just say hi for me. Can you move something for us down here?
Can you move the ball? Can you move the ball in the bar?
How many children are on this floor?
4.
Sound like 4. You guys want to play some ball? I want to play some ball. I want to have some fun tonight. I'm all about the F-U-N, the fun. Who wants to play ball with me? Come on now. Let's have some fun. Benson? Play a little catch? Play the ball. Anybody else want to bounce the ball? I dare you. Come on. Let's play. Throw it to Uncle Bob over here.
This is the ball we were using over on the other side, over on the bar side of the Chet's. It just kind of hit sitting on the bar. First it was on the floor, but the floor, like I said, is very uneven, so it was rolling around a lot. Yeah, we knew. And we tried it on the bar, and so far no movement on it yet, but, you know, when it's their time to move it, when they move, they will. So, back to Neo.
I'm going to take this ball. I'm going to place it right here on the table.
We're going inside the stall area.
Hello again. My name's Neil. What is yours? just sound like air, you know? But what it was is when you pull this open so that it's notated on the EVP, what you're hearing right now, you're going to hear a little bit of air. What?
Is that the one where people get locked in?
Yeah, supposedly.
Do you want to go in there?
Yeah, I'll go in there. Going inside the one. Sorry, pardon me. Hello? Can you lock this door for me? Lock me in. Can you lock the door for me, please? What's your name in here? I'm going to lock the door. Can you unlock it for me? Reinforce your energy. How many are in this washroom besides me and Steve at this time? Do me a favor, can you unlock this door for me? I'm stuck. Alright, so I'd like to notate is the women's washroom at Chet's Melody Lounge. We did go in there and we did investigate. Even though the story of Lizzie supposedly closing the stall door is something that people have witnessed or felt on their own, at no time did we find any of this evidence. Does not mean that it cannot happen or did not happen, just at this time we did not find any evidence on that at all.
Children. What about the children?
How many children are here? Why aren't you talking now? Oh, I got some here. Hold on though. I want to pull away because I don't want it to be this here.
Yes. Leo, that's a refrigerator.
Yeah, no, I get that. We got the refrigerator right here. But I'm pulling away right here, Mike. And I'm still getting some right here. I'm 3 feet away.
What's behind you? The cash register right behind you as well.
Go back to where you were and see if it lights up again.
Okay, so Ben, are you here?
So yeah, you're picking up something there.
Right. Ben, is this you? Can you come closer to me? I want to show something though real quick. As I come to the refrigerator, I'm just going to pick up, okay? We're still at the 3 right now, at the yellow. Now we're at the orange. I'm going to pull away 3 feet. That's usually the idea. From the electrical current. Now I'm coming more base. I'm getting 2. Can you come closer for me? I'm going to walk forward. Are you there? I'm getting something right here. I want to take pictures of this area here, guys. Start taking a lot of pictures of this area. Now remember, keep in mind the reflectiveness.
Sure.
You know what? Have someone do a picture, Mike. Do pictures from over there. That way you're not getting reflective off the mirror. That's shooting right here, this way.
I have got a flashlight.
This is right here. Man. There's something right here. What's odd is we're getting readings in this general area here. There is no electricity here. We know that there's a Coca-Cola cooler there. There's a regular cooler right over here. We're getting the same readings on the other side of the wall. This is nothing but wood right here. I checked inside, they have potato chips, cans of Monster drinks, Pepsis, whatever. For some reason, this generalized area, we are getting high readings. Could it be some kind of vortex? Can you answer this for me? Is there a portal here? There's an area where like they believe that it feels like there's somebody sitting or standing in a corner. And we filmed that earlier. Could this portal be going up and down?
Where are the burnt joists at?
Good point. Is that, well, this is like right, no, this might this might actually be.
Tell me what?
I'm going to come a little bit forward.
No, watch do this.
What's that?
Go back down in the basement and take that thing by the first case.
Good point, Mike.
The tape on the floor by the burnt joists, and we'll listen to it up here.
Okay. Let's go downstairs. Do I have like a little stick or something like that?
I'm seeing all
There's
kinds
a
of
flashlight on the bag.
orbs.
Mag light.
Where?
Right on the table, in the black bag, camera bag.
Okay.
Looks like there's a bunch of like orbs floating around on my camera right now.
Yeah, did you notice that too when you snap a shot?
Check
you
this
can
out.
See it moving.
What's going on?
Check out these orbs.
Yeah, that's what I was catching earlier at the table. Here, let me see. You could see him floating through.
Where do you see him? Oh yeah.
They're going all kinds of directions.
I got.
Hey guys, we're getting orbs right
I'm
here.
getting them as well.
Stay recorded for a second. Okay. Stay recorded.
I'm getting them as well.
That's what
Everybody pick up on the orbs that we're doing.
That's what I was picking up earlier.
Wow.
Once again, we're using the K2 and we're picking up. Oh man, I got such a goosebump right
One
here.
just went right by
Holy
you.
shit. I am getting the goosebump like you would not believe right now.
You're getting
Up and
the
down my
goosebump
spine.
or the
Goosebumps. Yes, thank you, Michael.
Only
Plural.
one.
Yes.
Giant one.
Not a goosebump.
Only one.
Michael's an English major. Plural. Alright. So we're getting this, and we're getting orbs off the camera.
Right.
Is there some kind of portal here, vortex, that is going on? I'm going to run this again.
What the time is it? 4 a.m. or
Yeah, we have about 4:15.
okay.
Right here. Film right here. This is where we're getting it. Benson, come on over here for a second. I want you to come over here, or Bob, I want you to come over here and hold this button. Okay. I'm going to go down in the basement where those boards are,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to hit the boards, and you yell out to
Yeah.
me
That's my camera.
Yeah, it is.
if I'm on the right spot.
Whoa.
See how that's like that?
Are you getting the orbs too?
Okay, stay right here.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Get the K2 meter.
Where is it?
Right behind you.
Are you still getting orbs?
Oh my God. What's going
That is
on?
incredible. That is incredible.
And I have the chills up my back right
Hey,
now.
step back and give it some space, see if it still lights up. Is it still lighting up?
Yeah. Well, now it's not. Is it my phone that's doing it?
It could be your phone.
I don't know. Well, yeah. Weird.
Yeah, that's it. You're right there.
Are you still? Is your phone?
Yeah, Neil, that's it.
At this time, when Steve starts saying that he's seeing orbs, I went down to the basement because we had high EMF readings, and I was trying to line it up with the board, and sure enough, for some reason, the EMF was lining up with the burnt boards downstairs. Very interesting.
I mean, it could have been picking up.
No, it did it.
That was it.
Could you make it light up again? One more time, make it light up for us.
I'm getting a ton of orbs too.
Did you hit the K2?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have the camera on that? Thank you
Yes.
very much. I am getting it. Just so you know, right now down in the basement, I am getting the chills like you would not believe.
I'm
It's
getting
very
chills
cold
right
down
now.
there. It's
Right
getting
now.
Very cold.
Very cold spot, and I am seeing orbs fly
Oh my
all
God!
across.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? That is unbelievable. What is your name?
Steve, I'm not getting orbs on mine.
I'm getting all kinds.
Light that up again.
It's going nuts.
What is your name?
Where you at, Steve? Let me see.
Hey, go get
What's weird is this is lining up basically with the area that we're talking about, running left, east to west.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be doing that. That's crazy.
I think that there's a vortex right here. And you want to know what? Where I was knocking, that's where the burnt boards were, guys.
Yeah, and it's right
Yep.
there.
That's where the burnt boards
Did
were.
you hear me? I said, yeah, it's there.
Yeah,
Neil.
I can hear you.
Look.
Here's the idea is the
Oh,
two
yeah.
burnt boards that are down in the basement, maybe they've retained enough energy in it that's causing this vortex to happen behind this bar area. We were getting high EMF readings in a certain centralized area. I came down here to try to line up where it was coming from upstairs, and it seems to be lining up exactly where the burnt boards are. Now, once again, I'll tell the story about the burnt boards. So many years ago, there was a man who died of asphyxiation in a small little shack area outside of here in Justice, Illinois, right around where Chet's Melody Lounge was built. And what happened was he died, and they took some of these boards. You can see a burnt board here, but I like showing this burnt board here. That these were actually used in building the frame of Chet's Melody Lounge. And what we did is we did an EMF detection here, and it was going right up there. And then what I would do is I would knock on the boards, and when I knocked on the boards, it was lining up with Bob upstairs, and he was saying that. Now, I just want to notate something. We went upstairs, we did film, and it's not conclusive yet, because we have to go over the video, maybe some orbs. We also had a K2 meter constantly going out when it was on top of a bar area, and we have no idea why. We would ask if there was something there, if it would touch it, and sure enough, it would go to red. And my personal opinion is that I feel that there's some kind of vortex here, because once again, when somebody dies of something traumatic, dramatic, it leaves some kind of energy, and it lines up perfectly what was going upstairs with these boards here.
Is there anybody down here? If you can make a noise, make a noise. We're not gonna hurt you. If we're bothering you, let us know by making a noise. You could come by my light box, and my light box will light up and let me know you're here. If you want to light up my light box, can anybody light up the light box? Anybody? There you go. If anybody's here, could you make a noise?
Is there anyone down here?
Look at the K2. Could you do that again? Could you light up the box?
Where's that at?
The green light. Just went to yellow really quick. Careful, because it'll pick up your cell phone and your spirit box. It's an EM meter,
Okay.
so you might want to.
Stay where I'm at right now.
If anybody's here, could you come by the green light? Could you let us know you're here? Maybe say something? If you talk, we could hear you through the box. You know we're pretty good people. I tell you what. If you can light up my box 2 times, I'll leave. Do that again. That's the 1 time. Do it 1 more time. Light it all the way up. We'll leave. I'll leave the basement.
Our conclusion, Graveside Paranormal's conclusion on Chet's Melody Lounge, is that we would love to come back out again. We think there's more to Chet's Melody Lounge than what we found. And we're hoping that we'll be invited back because we would love to do a continuation there. I think there's more to be found. And we thank Rich and his wife and Chet's Melody Lounge for letting us come out there and stand by. Graveside Paranormal viewers, we will have another showing of Chet's Melody Lounge.